been a while. I hope you're well. When the topic comes up about our videos being due, we always sit around going, well, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. We kind of like worry about it a little bit and try to figure it out. But and I was going through this process, and sometimes the answer comes quicker than others. But I had a few ideas rolling around, and then the mail came. And I got one of my favorite little newsletters from the Lourdes Center called Lourdes Echoes. And in it, the director talks about, some timely piece about the season we're in. But my favorite part is always about the miracles that people received from the Lourdes water, either going to Lourdes, France, or from the Lourdes water that they get from the Lourdes Center. And if you don't know, Lourdes, France is where St. Bernadette encountered a vision of Mary, who instructed her to say the rosary, among other things, and to build a shrine in this tiny grotto in Lourdes, France. And many pilgrims go there to get to find healing or peace. But we have the Lourdes Center right in Boston in Kenmore Square. And my mom got me onto this. She was very devoted to the Blessed Mother. And she would give out these little bottles of Lourdes water to her friends, and with the prayer, of course. And they would find a lot of comfort in them. She was very good about doing that. And one time, my father, who was very sick in the hospital in a cardiac unit that was kind of known as the last-ditch effort for people who had advanced heart disease. And while he was in there, he had this episode where he went blind in one eye. And the doctors kind of left the room to confer about what to do next. But my mother had her Lourdes water, and she went over and she prayed over him, and she put the Lourdes water on his eye, and within minutes he got the sight back. So when the doctors came back in the room, my father said, "It's okay, my wife fixed it." They were like, "What?" And he says, they told him, we prayed, we used the Lourdes water, we prayed, and his eyes got the sight back, so it's okay. And he kind of looked like, can I look at that? And my mother, "Sure, go right ahead, here's the bottle." And she said, "You can have it." And he was thrilled. To this day, I don't know what happened to that bottle, if we got a convert or if he's having it, I don't know, experimented on somewhere. But I like that story, and I thought you would like that story. But I still wasn't sure if this was what I wanted to talk about. And then I was going into work, and a woman pulled in the parking lot right behind me, and she pulled up and she says, "Oh, is the church open? I wanted to go in and leave these books." And I said, "No, we can't do that. We can't share the materials because of COVID." And she was really disappointed. But she had to tell me about her books. And she said, "They're really good books. You'd really be interested in these stories. It's about Medjugorje," another place where there's been apparitions of Mary and miracles attributed to them. And I thought, wow, I guess Mary needs me to talk about miracles. Now we have someone from Medjugorje. And then she described a story about a friend of hers who was ill with cancer, had 6 months to live, and miraculously made the trip to Medjugorje and came back completely healed. Went to Mass General, completely healed. Medically unknown explanation. That's a lovely story, right? I love that. So why would Mary want me to tell you this? I thought she was going to send me someone from Fatima next. Honestly, I don't know. But I guess one thing she would want you to know is to pray the rosary. I don't think there's ever been a vision of Mary where she hasn't instructed them to pray the rosary. And the other thing, I guess, would be that miracles happen. Small or big, they happen. We just have to be open and have some faith. And also that God cares for us. He doesn't wish us to be ill or sick. He doesn't sit around on his throne saying, "Well, you got cancer and you just got to hang now." That's not how God works. And not a loving God anyway, not our God. Those are just part of our experiences of the human condition. And I guess the other thing I think she would want you to know is that she listens. She listened to my mother when she needed healing from my father. She listened to that man who needed healing from cancer. And I think she would want you to know that she intercedes for us all the time. just like the prayer of the Memorare, that never was it known that anyone who fled to her protection, implored her help, or sought her intercession was left unaided. Never was it known. So she would never let you down. I guess we just need to have a little faith. So with that, I hope you have a super day. Stay safe and God bless.